The 2018 Spyker C8 Preliator Spyder. Originally founded in the Netherlands in 1880 as a producer of carriages, Spyker pivoted to create fighter planes at the outset of the World War I but eventually went under in 1925. However, the name was revived in 2000, and now Spyker produces boutique high-end sports cars, the latest of which is dubbed the C8 Preliator. The coupe iteration was introduced in 2016, while the drop-top Spyder was introduced a year later at the 2017 Geneva International Motor Show, rocking a fresh powerplant courtesy of the power-hungry folks at Koenigsegg Automotive. Continue reading to learn more about the Spyker C8 Preliator Spyder. Spyker C8 Preliator Spyder exterior styling. In addition to a new look, the exterior was also updated with a better aero spec, created thanks to advanced CFD techniques. Like its hardtop counterpart, the C8 Preliator Spyder comes with an aggressive two-door exterior aesthetic inspired by both Spyker's aviation past and more modern aircraft. As such, it employs a variety of unique details that evolve the brand's styling language. For example, Spyker's first-gen cars, such as the La Violette and C8 Spyder, used propeller-like design cues, while the second-gen cars like the C8 Aileron used a turbine engine-inspired design. The latest shows a further evolution with submerged air intakes and NACA ducts. In addition to the new look, the exterior was also updated with a better aero spec. Honed in part by Worth Research Limited, the C8 Preliator Spyder was designed using high-resolution computational fluid dynamics (CFD) simulations, which provided the optimal aero setup for both high stability and greater thermal efficiency. Updates over the older model include a delete for the gill-like vent elements, as well as new winglets for the front splitter and side skirts to help direct the atmosphere in an optimized manner. There's new exterior dimensions as well, with added length overall, making the car more stable at high speeds and more comfortable for the long haul. Now let's talk about the top. Described as a semi-automatic soft top, the roof is made from canvas and uses an electric hydraulic setup for operation and a singular central latch to hold it down. If you do wanna pop the top, the roof will fold down inside the body, hiding under an aluminum tonneau cover to give it a more streamlined appearance. The latch is manually operated. If you do wanna pop the top, the roof will fold down inside the body, hiding under an aluminum tonneau cover to give it a more streamlined appearance. The two supporting buttresses are covered in quilted Latano leather, complementing the cabin, plus they get Spyker's motto phrase, Nulla tenaci in via est via, for the tenacious, no road is impassable, added along the sides. The rear glass window is offered in 8 different colors. Up front, the fascia uses a V-shaped grille and silver honeycomb mesh insert, as well as a central pillar as a nod to the Spyker B6 Venator concept from 2013. The profile is dominated by multi-spoke 19-inch wheels in a turbofan design polished to a mirror finish. Underneath the rollers are black brake calipers adorned by the Spyker logo. Additional caliper colors are offered as an available option. Moving to the tail, we find the rear was updated with a new rear diffuser, which Spyker says is now more effective than before. A large upper brake light strip was added to the rear panel, adding a smoothed-out appearance and extra flair to the design. The taillights are made from CNC machined stainless steel and use LED lighting meant to mimic the look of fighter jet afterburners. LEDs are also used for the turn signals, side markers, and headlights. The body is mostly constructed from carbon fiber, although the hood and deck are made from aluminum. Buyers can get theirs in a selection of 34 different, standard colors, although Spyker says customers can alternatively customize theirs in any color they please. You can even get it in the Spyker Squadron GT2 color scheme, if desired. Spyker C8 Preliator Spyder interior design. Spyker's latest once again brings that characteristic bespoke cockpit vibe thanks to a gorgeous array of toggle switches, buttons, and dials. We've seen some pretty wild interiors from Spyker in the past. The C8 Aileron from 2011 certainly comes to mind. This latest model is no different, once again bringing Spyker's characteristic bespoke cockpit vibe out to play. The layout includes a gorgeous array of toggle switches, buttons, and dials, and we think it's certainly worthy of consideration for the title of wildest interior currently in production. What's more, the two-seater interior comes draped in a variety of sumptuous top-shelf materials. For example, the upholstery is composed of a full-grain, semi-aniline Latano leather, applied front to back in a honeycomb pattern with contrast stitching. The bull-hide leather used in the Spyker C8 Preliator Spyder is crafted in a state-of-the-art tannery, a fourth-generation family business with a history that dates back until 1906 when the grandfather of the current owners started a vegetable tannery, located in the south of Holland, the automaker explains. Buyers can choose from 15 different upholstery standard colors, or, alternatively, customize theirs with whatever color they desire. This time, the dash was also redesigned with turbine-style air vents, which actually help to improve the climate control performance. Standard spec includes a brushed aluminum dash, while the machined Chronoswiss dials and switches are offered as an available option. The infotainment and audio system are all present and correct and include support for music apps like Spotify and Apple Music. Standard spec throws in a digital DAB+ radio, Bluetooth support, and Apple iPhone connectivity, as well as a stereo with aluminum speaker covers and a 300-watt amplifier. Fitting in nicely with the aviation theme is the integrated heads-up display. Fitting in nicely with the aviation theme is the integrated heads-up display, which offers voice control and hand gesture control to help keep your attention on the task at hand. Developed by Exploride, Spyker says the system augments the driver experience with voice-based commands, search along a route, optimum route calculations based on combining traffic data with road and weather conditions, and context awareness that incorporates the driver's personal preferences such as favorite parking lots, gas stations, coffee shops, and restaurants. Infotainment options include a 1000-watt amp, carbon mid-range speakers in the door, titanium tweeters, and a subwoofer that's integrated with the dash. The door grills are made from stainless steel, while the spherical tweeter system is made from aircraft-grade aluminum, rotating around towards the passengers as soon as you turn on the stereo. Amazingly, the Spyker C8 Preliator Spyder even comes with a trunk, with capacity rated at 120 liters (4.2 cubic feet). Finally, customers are offered a plethora of customization options. There's even a 5-piece Louis Vuitton luggage set made specifically for Spyker customers looking to get away in style. Spyker C8 Preliator Spyder Drivetrain and Performance. The new engine was developed by Koenigsegg specifically for the C8 application, and is a major upgrade for the Dutch company. With the release of the C8 Preliator Spyder, Spyker announced that all C8 models, including the older coupe version, will receive a new engine package, replacing the older model's Audi-sourced V8. Sourced from Koenigsegg Automotive, the Swedish carmaker known for producing some of the fastest four-wheeled machines on the planet, the new engine configuration is comprised of a naturally aspirated, dry sump, 5.0-liter V8 topped by 32 valves, juiced by multi-point fuel injection, and breathing through a stainless steel exhaust system with active bypass valves. Redline is set at 8,000 revolutions per minute. All told, the new powerplant makes as much as 600 horsepower at 7,100 revolutions per minute and 600 Newton-meters (442 pound-feet) of torque at 5,700 revolutions per minute. The engine was developed by Koenigsegg specifically for the C8 application, and is a major upgrade for the Dutch company. This is our single most important advancement in technology since I founded Spyker in 2000, said CEO Victor R. Muller. I have always admired the amazing technologies developed by Christian von Koenigsegg and his dedicated team creating one of the most sophisticated cars and engines on the planet, and I am convinced our Spyker C8 Preliator clients will tremendously enjoy the huge performance leap. Making the connection as a rear-mounted 6-speed manual transmission, which Spyker takes great pride in, pointing out that the C8 Preliator is the only 600 horsepower series-produced sports car available with a manual gearbox on the market today, also adding, although our peers believe the manual is virtually dead, and many have vowed we would never see them again, our discerning clients have clearly spoken out in favor of the manual. Here. All told, the drop-top will accelerate from 0 to 62 miles per hour in a mere 3.6 seconds, eventually reaching a top speed of 201 miles per hour. Part of that ridiculous performance potential is down to the car's curb weight, which tips the scales at a mere 3,065 pounds. Part of that ridiculous performance potential is down to the car's curb weight, which tips the scales at a mere 3,065 pounds. Under the skin is an all-aluminum space frame chassis composed of extrusions and folded sheet aluminum and extruded aluminum side impact bars and integral rollover bars, all in the name of greater torsional rigidity and low weight. The minimum possible amount of aluminum was employed to keep it feathery, while maximum rigidity allows for both a more dynamic experience behind the wheel and a more comfortable experience inside the cabin. As a result, Spyker says the C8 Preliator Spyder has most efficient chassis in the company's history. Lotus was called upon to do the suspension spec, which is comprised of both front and rear independent double wishbones and a fresh kinematic layout. Further features include front and rear stabilizer bars, vertically mounted monotube dampers, coilover steel springs, and both anti-dive and anti-squat geometry. Most of components are made from forged aluminum, once again to help save weight. Helping it turn is a Servotronic speed-sensitive hydraulic power-assisted rack and pinion, with 3.0 turns from lock to lock. The brakes are from AP Racing, with 350mm (13.8-inch) vented, cross-drilled steel discs and 4-pot calipers in front, plus 332mm (13.1-inch) vented and cross-drilled steel discs with 4-pot calipers in the rear. Electronic assists include both ABS and EBD. Optional carbon ceramic units are on the table as well. Finally, the wheels are 8.5 inches wide in front and 10 inches wide in the rear. The tires are sized at 235/35 in front and 295/35 in the rear. Spyker C8 Preliator Spyder prices. Interested buyers will need to dig deep, as pricing for the Spyker C8 Preliator Spyder starts at €403,500 overseas and $429,000 here in the US. However, for the money, owners are sure to have a rather exclusive two-seater sports car, as production will be limited at just 100 units total. Each example will be created by hand in Spyker's production facility in Coventry, which is in the UK. Production kicks off in the summer of 2018. Spyker C8 Preliator Spyder competition. Lamborghini Aventador S Roadster. 400 grand ain't chump change, and for that kind of scratch, there's plenty of open-top performance machines to consider. Lambo's bid in the segment is the Aventador S Roadster, which matches the Spyker blow for blow with hyper-aggressive Raging Bull styling and a stealth fighter-esque cockpit layout. It's also fast, hitting 60 miles per hour from a standstill in just 3 seconds flat thanks to a mid-mounted 6.5-liter V12, 7-speed automatic gearbox, and high-performance AWD system. Top speed is rated at 217 miles per hour. Pricing starts at $460,247. Read our full review of the 2018 Lamborghini Aventador S Roadster. Ferrari 488 Spyder. While not quite as pricey as either the Lambo or the Spyker, the Ferrari 488 Spyder is still a performance monster, packing a punch thanks to a turbocharged 3.9-liter V8 doling out as much as 660 horsepower and 560 pound-feet of torque. Properly applied, it's enough motivation to send the prancing horse to 60 miles per hour in less than 3 seconds. Top speed is in excess of 203 miles per hour. And with pricing starting at $280,900, it's a bargain compared to the C8. Of course, if you need extra exclusivity, you can always go for any one of Ferrari's limited editions, such as the J50**************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************** Spyder. Final thoughts. While there are faster, more hardcore options on the table, the C8 Preliator Spyder isn't about setting an unbeatable lap time. It's more about style and presence. In a world filled with high-dollar, high-horsepower supercars, the C8 Preliator Spyder stands out for a variety of reasons. First off is the styling, with the aviation inspiration more than evident in both the exterior and interior. What's more, Spyker is taking more of a purist approach when it comes to making speed, eschewing high-tech AWD systems and double-clutch automatic gearboxes in favor of RWD and a third pedal. Throw in a solid dose of exclusivity, and things are looking quite good. Indeed, even the company's heritage ups the C8's desirability. The Preliator name, which means fighter or warrior in Latin, pays tribute to Spyker aviation heritage. Fighters are warplanes as made by Spyker between 1914 and 1918, the company explains. But even more so, Preliator symbolizes the battles Spyker faced and won in the past. Even Christian von Koenigsegg is impressed, saying, "I have always admired Spyker's tenacity and their commitment to building one-of-a-kind cars that stay true to a well-honed ethos and always been impressed by their amazing craftsmanship and beauty. The attention to detail is amazing. And that's no small compliment coming from the maker of cars like the One and Regera. Impressive stuff all around. And while there are faster, more hardcore options on the table, the C8 Preliator Spyder isn't about setting an unbeatable lap time. It's more about style and presence, plus the speed to back it, and in that respect, it definitely accomplishes its mission. Love it, looks great, spectacular interior, new engine spec, from Koenigsegg no less. Leave it, faster options on the table, not exactly cheap references. Read our full review on the 2016 Spyker C8 Preliator. Read more Spyker news.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.